I got a comment recently on a video. I posted this on a page that I administer on Facebook, and it was a kind of a negative comment, and I was going to comment on it, and then I decided not to, and I kind of went back and forth, and I decided eventually not to, and it just made me think about something that I want to share with you guys. Many of us, especially if you're a follower of Jesus, many of us have been taught that the truth is like important, and that it needs to be, stood up for, and it needs to be stated and protected and lovingly but respectfully stand for the truth. And by the way, I agree with that. I believe that's true. I think that's correct. I'm yes to the truth. Yes. However, let me give you something to think about here. On the internet, that wild frontier we call the internet, people can share thoughts and make comments and express opinions. And if we're considering something that's been posted like on a public forum like Facebook or something like that, really, think about it. Anybody in the world can share their thoughts or make comments. If they got a phone or a computer and an internet connection, anybody can express an opinion. And by the way, I'm fine with that. That's good. That's the way it works. Everybody gets to say something. That's okay. But for those of us who have this great respect for the truth, and we feel like it needs to be fought for and defended and protected, I think it can be helpful to keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. We don't need to feel responsible to straighten out everybody who expresses a wayward opinion. We don't need to straighten out or debate with everybody who has some idea that we just find horrible on the internet. And by the way, we will probably spend far too many waking hours attempting to do that and just become incredibly frustrated and never finish the task anyhow. Here's what I'm saying. We need to let a lot of this go. I know it's frustrating. Just let it go. Forget it. And this does not minimize our respect for the truth. I'm not saying that at all. I say we need to let a lot of this, maybe even most of it go, let it go because we need to have some boundaries just for our own time. Just how much time we spend with, we need some boundaries too regarding just how much of this stuff that we can deal with, like mentally and emotionally. Also, keep this in mind. Some people out in the internet cloud, some of them are just trolling. In other words, they're intentionally posting things in which they're specifically trying to push people's buttons. In fact, they're posting things sometimes they don't even believe it themselves. They're intentionally trying to generate heated feelings and heated exchanges because they get a kick out of stirring up the hornet's nest and then watching all the fireworks explode. They like it. That's their entertainment. So, look, if we respond to a matter that's going to involve reasonable, rational interaction with some people online that we know, or maybe we don't know them, but we can see that we're dealing with some people who are going to engage in a fair-minded and respectful and healthy way, that's terrific. I'm not opposed to that at all. That's fine. That might even be beneficial in some way. I'm saying, though, for our own well-being, I'm saying this because I care about you. Look, for your mental health, for my mental health, our emotional health, let's not try to straighten out everybody on the internet. Let's not do that to ourselves.